we have a high opportunity to get our project pitched to Netflix because of
Absolutely.
drive.
Purpose, drive,
Yeah.
and a target in mind. Yeah, a lot of times people don't realize that once you pick the destination, finding the route is the easiest part. You just gotta pick where you want to go and be committed to getting there.
It'll be difficult. You know, the route is probably the route is easy. Taking
But
that
actually
route
taking it,
is going to be
Yeah.
the
hard.
step,
Here's
walking
the thing. How
the
about this?
path.
Wake up at 4 o'clock, go to work, do back-breaking labor for 8 hours, come home, take care of your kids, go to sleep, sleep for 3 hours, wake up at 4 o'clock, do it again.
Sleep for 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah, but that's not easy either. Right?
That's
So
what I'm
everything's
saying.
difficult.
Yeah.
That's my point. It's just like choose what you want to suffer for.
Yeah.
Choose your different. It's like some people say they want to open their own business. I'm like, all right, cool, but that's 93 hours a week. You okay with that? What's option two? 40 hours a week working for somebody else. Pick one. Both of them suck.
They both suck.
Which one do you like?
Damn.
Right? Make a choice. And it's not a pessimistic view, it's an optimistic view. Some people do not have the discipline to work for themselves. And if
Yes.
you know that about yourself, then go work for somebody else. Just make sure you charge them a lot of money for your time.
Right.
Right? And that's perfectly okay. There's so many people who are entrepreneurial that clown corporate. Like, why would you want to work for corporate? I know why I do it. It shows up every Friday around 2 a.m. right in my bank account. I know exactly why. My time is worth it.
Right.
And I know for a fact my goal is to constantly be overpaid.
Yeah.
Now, if you're entrepreneurial, it might be a different thing. So for everybody, it's a different thing. You just have to figure out what works for you. And a lot of times it's about gathering your thoughts. If you guys look, the second half of the book, it's all blank pages. It's about reading the book and putting your thoughts together and journaling so that you can come up with your G code. What's your guiding principle? What's the philosophy that you want to live by? What are the things you want to do? And it's sometimes we get so caught up in, my mom used to have a saying, well, you were born, you were christened, you were confirmed, and then you get married, right? That's the protocol. Right? The fact of the matter is, if you're not careful, you wake up at 50 years old following the protocol. You can do anything you wanted to do.
That's true.
And that is an okay life, I guess. But you know.
So Alexandra asked me earlier, this another thing, because I didn't realize I didn't share with my students that I'm also an author. And I wrote a bunch of books. I did like 18 manuscripts of poetry, only released about two, but then went to poetry. My wife said poetry sucked. She didn't say it sucked, she said do something else. And my mom said my poetry wouldn't matter until I died. I said, all right, fine. So I evolved with wrote the first novel. The first novel was pure trash, but the story was good. Because I hired somebody that hired, I did